This is Bella. She's a Beagle, a breed that everyone recognizes as a great addition to the family. But there's something very interesting about Beagles. You see, the breed is very, very old, with roots dating back to ancient times, thousands of years ago. The true origin of the Beagle isn't clear. Some say ancient Greece thousands of years ago. Others say England before Roman times. But most agree the Beagle is probably one of the oldest of the hounds.
The main popularity came when the foxhounds were the aristocracy's dogs, and the poor man wanted a hunting dog for himself. That's when they started downsizing the English foxhound into the Beagle so that they could follow the dog on foot and not have to have horses.
Beagles are smart and good hunting dogs. But it wasn't until the 1950s and 60s that the popularity in the breed skyrocketed.
I had Beagles before I had children. Both of my children grew up in the midst of litters and litters of puppies, and there are so many things about the Beagle to love that I don't think anyone can pinpoint one thing. I think it has to be the personality.
I love Quincy so much. He means the world to me. I never expected to fall in love with him as much as I have, and he's my best friend. He's my companion.
Let's think about this. Manageable size, great demeanor, very intelligent and friendly. Seems like it has all the great makings for a nice family pet. But if you're thinking about getting one, there are some things you should consider.
Beagles are generally a very healthy breed, but there are some health problems for you to be aware of. They're prone to allergies, heart problems, and even epilepsy. Your best insurance policy is to go to a reputable breeder. A conscientious breeder will do their best to select for healthy dogs. Because they are active dogs, they need at least a daily walk, but make sure that their nose doesn't carry them away from you. Although Beagles are calm and loving around children, because they're hunters, you have to be careful around non-canine pets. Beagles are a sweet, lively, curious breed that love people. But remember, Beagles have minds of their own, so they need patient training and somebody who is comfortable being a strong leader.
Stop, sit.
Without the proper training, they can develop some bad habits, such as obsessive barking, biting, or just generally getting into mischief.
One of the things that I think that I love the most about getting a Beagle is they have a very independent personality. They're not always on your side, but I think that's also one of the things that's most challenging about him. And there have been many, many casualties. It can be a dustpan, it can be toilet paper, doesn't matter what. And he just takes that and gets this little trot and he runs.
Of course, because they're bred for stamina, Beagles need a moderate amount of exercise every day. And so do kids, so what a great match, right? And both need room to play. People who successfully keep this dog in the city are committed to taking them on walks every day and may even have an outside area for them to explore in.
The perfect owner for a Beagle is just about anybody who has the time for a dog and anyone who does not want them to be a protector. If you are looking for a companion to play with, to love, the Beagle is the perfect companion for you. Just don't ask him to guard anything.
Beagles love companionship and may need the company of people or other dogs so they don't become depressed. So it's important to not leave them home alone for extended periods of time. They could get into mischief. And because they're highly intelligent, it's best that you both find the time to be trained. And then, keep it up.
After the training, Quincy's now the dog that I wanted him to be, and I knew he could be. I can come home at the end of the day, Quincy's happy to see me, we'll go for a walk, maybe we'll play, but then he will lay at my feet and just relax with me while I unwind.
Nowadays, Beagles are constantly being ranked among the world's top 10 breeds. That popularity leads to overbreeding to meet the demands of the puppy. So if you're thinking about getting one, make sure you find a reputable breeder, one that really is devoted to enhancing the breed. That way, you'll have a loving, friendly pet with a very sweet and tolerant disposition. He may be a little curious at times, but in the end, you'll have a devoted, lifelong friend. Isn't that right, Bella?